Memorial Park, the Show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one. All right, just about ready for baseball. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees, and this one is off and running.
Nope, that's inside. Ball, that's down.
And that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Rip to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Well, Boog, as I pop my collar, this lineup is taking the Chris Singleton approach. But in today's game, we know walks are key to scoring runs. At times, this lineup swings a little too freely. They need to make pitchers work harder.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Two down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Gerrit Cole. I mean, come on, Zingy. Look at this list. Top 5 in the league in wins. He's pitching like someone promised him ice cream after every win.
Yeah, it's called flavor sequencing. You got to set up the fudge to freeze them with the cherry. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of wins, Boog. He's dealing this season.
Yeah, a lot of buzz around the league about his dominance. Freezing opponents, hold the sprinkles.
Wait, you're not a sprinkles guy? And here I thought I knew everything about you, partner.
Yeah, Singy, he's turning BP into a lifestyle.
I mean, pitchers are calling their parents after games just to decompress.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one. Cole in his 14th season, 35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Foul ball there. One and two here. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Gunnar Henderson.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
And there's 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Jordan.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. There's a strike. Down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Oriole Park. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the air to left center. Ward settles underneath it. 1 down.
Batting fifth, first baseman, in Rice.
That one hammered center field, carrying well. And gone! He muscles that one out of here. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Oh, he can't squeeze it. The underhand flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Ball inside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. McMahon matched a homer in his last game. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-2. Line drive, base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That one is absolutely belted. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking it. Would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Judge rips that one. Reaching for it and brings it in. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. This one in the air, center field. Dominguez should have this one. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And there's a foul ball. Cole, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two down, nobody on. And that one in the air, center field. Dominguez moving under this one. Reaching for it, makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his worth.
Hey.
There's a line drive to left field. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Whips it to Mountcastle. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Two down, bases empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ball. That's inside.
Right side, Holiday. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
That's in there. That's strike two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Hey.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. McMahon takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
Batting ninth, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Ball. That's out.
Two down, nobody on. The other way, and he beats the shift. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman
No, that's down.
Fouled off left side. O'Neill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First and second, 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Up the middle, base hit. O'Neill flies around third. 1 run across. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First pitch swinging.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, left side. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Rips that one to right. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Dominguez, in his 3rd season, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Off the plate, ball
Just
1.
missed. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, 3rd baseman Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time, and they get it out of the play. So the Yanks go in order, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Baltimore, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Hey! The 0-1. And that is out of play. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Foul ball, still 0-2. To the right side, Chisholm. Fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Catcher,
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Zingy. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick. And we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same. So we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
No question about this one. It's out of here. his 73rd home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Eflin will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The new pitcher in the game, Kyle Bradish.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Nope.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. The 1-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Four runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball.
Right back to him on the mound. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play.
For the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
To third,
foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
It's a K from the Cole train.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike 2. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Right side, hard hit. Rice takes it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Orioles, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Singled and scored his first time. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to short. Fires over to first. And O'Neill is retired. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 7-1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jason Dominguez.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
One out man at first. Jose Caballero will hit next. And that one pulled foul.
Ball 1.
Man at first, one away. And now 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Here's Holiday for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. That one lined to left field, and that's base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. His righty-lefty splits there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Henderson thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Late on that fastball. Stays alive. Holiday gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Gerrit Cole.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Two on with 1 out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also
over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1. Back now at Oriole Park. Their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. O'Neill in position, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered here in this one. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with a kid. You know what it's time.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Weathers.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Hey! Weathers goes 6'1", 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Got him. One gone here.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. His July and August splits there. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The Yanks up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first. Got the out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Ryan Mountcastle.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1. Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's in.
This one in the air center field. Henderson has a beat on it, brings it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Ball.
The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know, the way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Bouncer to second. Holiday. Off balance feed. There's one.
He's
on
safe.
to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Third baseman Ryan McMahon.
And next for New York, Ryan McMahon. 1 for 3. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. That's a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop.
Just one of those
Jose
seen high base
Caballero.
hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Right through there for a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Out to short. Henderson. They get the force, and that is that. Yanks strand a pair, and they're on top 7-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jake Bird.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
Center fielder, Colton Cowser.
And that one hammered. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Bird. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Hey.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Kowser on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And they'll do it again. And on second, 2 down. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Bassett.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Back to the top of the order. There comes Cody Bellinger. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Nope.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the ninth. Here's a high chopper. Holiday throws to Henderson, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Ben Rice now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. Runners on the move. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 down, nobody on here in the last half of inning number 9. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
They say records are meant to be broken, but 27 wins, breaking the all-time record of 26. Just never thought that we would see it. Incredible accomplishment. This is the type of run that they make movies about. So get ready, because it's probably coming to a big screen near you.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.